I can't believe that I've got to say this. I mean, I literally can't believe that I have to say this. But if you're an NFL player that is not a member of the Kansas City Chiefs, you should not be mocking or clowning Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes?
Obviously. If you're any part of any other NFL team, you probably shouldn't even utter the name Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, I know. Flaming hot take, Rome. Yeah, I get it. Except, incredibly enough, it still needs to be said. As obvious as it is, it still needs to be said, and I have not one, but two different parts or bits of evidence regarding that. It's obvious to everybody except the Raiders and Jerry Jones. Like, I can't believe I have to go all Will Smith today, but, guys, keep Patrick Mahomes' name out your bleeping mouths.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth!
Right? Listen, Jera is I want to be very careful how I say this. I don't want to be insensitive. Kook. He's losing it. He's always saying kooky things. He's getting kookier by the minute. Comparing himself to Patrick yesterday certainly was one of those kooky things that we talk about. And I will circle back to Jera. But first, and more importantly, Raiders. My guys, you should know better. You should know better. At least you should know better. You better know better at this point. You better know better. You better know better than to have a Kermit Mahomes puppet out at training camp practice, and you better know better than to have somebody capture video of you with that Kermit Mahomes puppet. I really thought you would know better than that. So imagine my shock to see this clip go viral here on the X yesterday.
I'm here. I'm here. Yeah.
The hell are you idiots giggling about? What is so freaking funny? I don't know. Let me guess. Is it Kermit's 10-2 record against y'all? Because that is pretty funny. Or is it the 8 consecutive Chiefs divisional titles against y'all and the rest of them? That's funny. Or is it the fact that he won a Super Bowl in your house? And that you haven't won a single playoff game in anybody's house in more than 20 years? That's all pretty amusing. Or is it the fact that he's the best quarterback in the world and you have arguably the worst quarterback room in the world? That's actually hilarious. So, if that's what we're all laughing about, I'm all for it. I'm in. However, mocking Patrick Mahomes when you're a rookie Raider defensive back might be the dumbest thing ever. Seriously, how does it get any dumber than that? And not just a rookie, but a 7th-round rookie. This dude might not even make the team, but he's out here publicly dunking on the best player in the world, who just so happens to own the Raiders. Congrats, Rook. You just guaranteed that franchise 10 more years of being that frog's bitch. You might not even be around 10 more days. Even taking a victory lap around Arrowhead thinks that that's the stupidest thing ever. I mean, did somebody let John Gruden back in the building?
I'd say 50-50.
This is actually, when you get right down to it, it's so much worse than a Chucky victory lap around Arrowhead midseason, because at least there was a victory before the victory lap around Arrowhead. The victory lap was not orchestrated by a bunch of day 3 rookies who haven't even taken a snap yet. Raiders. The hell are we doing? Trey Taylor, what are you doing, dude? You guys...
Here for?
I mean, you guys know I don't want to do this.
What are we doing here?
You know I do not want to take a run in Raider Nation. I'm about the nation. You know I do not want to turn the autumn wind into a Benny Hill remix. But that is the vibe of this stupidity. This stupidity has Benny Hill vibes, clown vibes. All that I'm here stuff, also stupid. But I can almost allow that part. That was referencing another clip that went viral on social media of somebody dubbing Mahomes' mic'd up footage to sound like this.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
I mean, that's actually funny. You see, that is funny. I'll give you that. That's funny. I don't even think Trey Taylor even said that. That was just the dopey fans. And let me lay this out so you understand this very clearly, because Raider fan does not seem to understand this, and Raider player does neither. You got dopey fans who hand a Raider player a dopey puppet who said it. Now, what I did hear Trey say, not was, I'm here. I'm here. He didn't say that. I'll tell you what he did say. Here's what I heard. What I heard is, quote, I'm a bitch. I heard a bitch blast. Like, Kermit, I'm a bitch. Hey, Raider fan, don't try to run up in here either and tell me that's not what he said. I know you guys are trying to save face and trying to do damage control, but I heard what I heard. However, if we need a definitive ruling on that bitch blast, because there are some people on social media, mostly you Raider fan, who are trying to tell me this dude was just saying, I'm Patrick. I mean, come on with that. Get the hell out of here with that. No chance. No way. But, I'll play along. Alvy, can we go under the hood? Alvy, just so we're clear, can we slow that down even a little more? Slower? Dang. I think that pretty much makes it clear. He says, I'm a bitch. He says it. I know it's hard to believe. It's impossible to believe because it's impossibly stupid. He says it just as clearly as Matt Nagy said penis and Cracker Jack. As long as I'm crediting my staff, Alvy, great job. Hey, Raider fan, do not try to blame it on your fellow Raider fan either. This is another key point. Do not blame it on your fellow Raider fan. Don't try to blame it on that fan who brought that puppet to the practice. Yes, that was dopey as hell. But just because a fan brings a dopey puppet to practice doesn't mean you have to put that dopey puppet on your hand, Raider player. Then look into a camera and say, I'm a bitch. That's not on the fan. That's on the Raider. And here's the thing, Raiders. I don't want to do this. You know I don't want to do this. You know I don't want to take a run at you. I don't want to remind you or my audience about your shortcomings, your failings, the futility of your franchise, especially against Mahomes. But you leave me no choice. When you pull out a Kermit Mahomes puppet at training camp and then idiotically allow somebody to roll video on it and capture it and hit him with a bitch blast, you leave me no choice whatsoever. Now, full disclosure, I have also called this dude Kermit. I have. I have also even called him Fat Pat.
Kermit the Frog.
Fat.
I have. I might have even mixed in a Fatrick Mahomes
Fat.
at some point. But here's the thing. I don't have to deal with that dude on the field. That frog does not own my ass between the lines. And when I do poke a little fun at that frog, it always comes with the caveat and the qualifier that I'm talking about the best player in the world. It always comes with the ultimate respect. Like I say, when you play like a Dodonis, You
He
can
looks
look
like
and
a
sound
Adonis.
however the hell you want. When nobody can stop you, you can play all the video games you want. You can watch all the Olympics you want. You can eat all the candy bars you want. And you can drop all the Kermit impressions you want. You can do whatever the hell you want if you're Patrick Mahomes. Pat gets it too, by the way. Pat totally gets it, man. Pat has fun with that Kermit stuff. Remember when he did his own Kermit impression back at the Super Bowl?
What is your best Kermit the Frog impression?
I'm talking right now. That's it.
See? See what I mean? Dude's got a great sense of humor about it. Like, Pat gets it. Man, Pat gets it. So, of course, we're going to do some jokes on the show when the dude can go all Kermit on himself. I can make a little fun of Pat. I'm trying to entertain people. And, most of all, I don't have to deal with stopping that dude on the field. I don't have to deal with Pat on the field. So I can make a little fun of Pat. And I always qualify it with the ultimate respect for Pat as a pro. So I can make fun of Pat. Raiders, you can't make fun of Pat. And you know why, right? You know why you can't? Because he's going to take that info, and he's going to store that info, and he's going to turn that bitch blast and that puppet into rocket fuel. Needless to say, Patrick is already aware. Needless to say, that imbecility has already worked its way back to Patrick. His personal trainer has already posted on the X quote, "We will remember."
I'm here.
Yeah, no kidding. Uh-oh! Quote, "We're all going to remember the Kermit, the puppet, and the bitch blast."
I'm here.
We're all going to remember it. We're all going to remember it. He will. We will. You know why we're all going to remember that? Because we always remember the dumbest things we've ever seen. Raider fan, really dumb. And don't put that on the other Raider fan that brought the dumb puppet. That's what fans do, man. If you're a player, you don't grab it, run with it, go with a bitch blast, because you know somebody's going to roll video on that and it's going to go viral. How is it that these guys still do not understand how the world works? And when I say, how do you not know how the world works? What I really mean is, how do you not know how the internet works? Because the internet is the world.
I'm talking
Right?
right now. That's it.
How do you not know that? You don't think for a second that some moron put that puppet together and brought it to practice, and the only goal in their life was to get that in the hand of a Raider? And they probably were clever. Hey, you know what? Let's go find the rook. Let's go find the 7th round draft pick rook. Max ain't going to do that. Even that lame quarterback room won't do that. But we can easily hook the rook. It's such an easy setup. Find the rook, have the phone ready, get video, bam! Upload to the internet. International crises. Dumb, man. So dumb.
Stupid.
Once again, if you're not a member of the Chiefs, keep this frog's name out your mouth.